Open up! Open the gates! The Cheyennes attacked me!
Who's shouting out there, Lieutenant?
A settler seems to have been attacked by the Cheyenne, Colonel.
Bring the man to me.
It was the Cheyenne. They chased me off their land.
Impossible. We've negotiated a treaty with them. Get my horse and 3 men.
The Paleface have killed many buffalo on Cheyenne land.
Wrong.
The forked serpent's tongue of Paleface makes treaty with Cheyenne impossible. Chief Yellow Dog has spoken.
Have you forgotten? You would be fighting with bows and arrows against our rifles. Ah! Go now. The Cheyenne won't dare attack you with their arrows again.
Huh? You sure were right, Colonel. They're not firing arrows now. They're using automatic rifles.
Gentlemen, the Cheyenne are threatening to break the treaty. McStruggle may be a fine soldier, but he's not much of a diplomat.
The Cheyennes will only listen to one man. Let's ask him to help us.
Motion is carried.
Lucky Luke! Lucky Luke! Are you Lucky Luke?
Yep.
I have a telegram for you.
I'm real busy. Read it out loud.
Mr. Bullings, a government representative, is waiting for you in the lobby of the hotel down the road. It's urgent.
Finish up by yourself, Jolly.
The Cheyenne want to break the treaty. We want you to investigate because we have our suspicions. Someone is supplying the Cheyenne with rifles.
With rifles? No.
Yep, your job is to find out from where these rifles came and who's killing the buffalo on Indian territory. Will you help us out?
Yep.
In order not to anger Colonel McStraggle, tell him you're on a scouting mission.
Right.
Halt! Your name and business.
Lucky Luke, I have orders to see Colonel McStraggle for assignment as a scout for the regiment.
You'll have to wait for a while. The colonel's inspecting the troops.
You, soldier! Your uniform is not acceptable. I can see a speck of dust on your shirt from here. Sergeant, see that this cavalryman is punished. The 20th Cavalry must be courageous and spotless.
Colonel McStraggle?
I am inspecting my men, sir. Go to my office and later perhaps we can talk.
Is the colonel always so strict?
Colonel is very brave. He rides his horse wearing starched stiff underwear. The colonel's a very good man when he's in a good mood.
The inspection's over. Sergeant, I have to see the colonel.
All right. Hey, you soldier. I was looking for you. You're on potato peeling detail, and I want them peeled real thin. The colonel's going to inspect them. Now get to work, McStraggle.
McStraggle?
Colonel's his father. Go on in. The colonel will see you now.
Colonel, I'm awful sorry to interrupt your inspection, but here are my assignment orders.
You've been assigned to me as a scout? But I didn't request a guide. Sorry to have kept you waiting so long, sir. Welcome to the 20th Cavalry. Let me fill you in on what's going on. The Cheyenne have been given rifles. We've got our problems.
Private McStraggle's potato peel, sir.
Pull them down there so I can inspect them. I'll see you at dinner, sir. Let me introduce you to our doctor, Mr. Blimp. And Lieutenants Breadbasket and Honeybee.
Oh, I thought your son would be here.
My son? Why, yes, there he is. You should be wearing white gloves, Private McStraggle. Insubordination! If the Cheyenne stop the wagon trains from going through, I'll have them escorted by the cavalry. And with orders to fire.
But that'll start a war.
I've finished serving dinner, Colonel. Request permission to leave now, sir.
Now that you're off duty, son, you can call me father. What is that?
The alarm signal, Father.
In that case, you're still on duty. Get back to work. And I'm punishing you for calling your colonel father.
My name is Bowler, a hat maker. I rode to Indian land, and all night long they chased me with their rifles, and now look, all my merchandise is ruined.
But the Cheyenne never attack after dark.
Looks as if war is inevitable.
Tomorrow I'll go and check things out.
Paleface, turn around.
You can lower one hand now.
Paleface wishes to have word with Yellow Dog, our chief.
Yellow Dog and Lucky Luke are old friends. He's welcome in Chief's teepee.
Chief, why did you break the peace treaty with the Palefaces?
Palefaces broke treaty by killing Indian buffalo on our land.
And I hear tell your men have rifles now.
What of it?
Huh?
Flood is our brother. It was he who found us the rifles to defend ourselves against paleface buffalo hunters.
It's a misunderstanding, Yellow Dog. You gotta go and talk it over with the White Chief. And you gotta go there alone. You've got my word that you'll be perfectly safe.
It's a trap, Chief. All palefaces are liars. I ought to know. After all, I'm a paleface too.
Yellow Dog puts his trust in Lucky Luke, whose tongue is never forked.
Ow!
The life of a messenger is sacred.
Yellow Dog is coming to see you tomorrow morning, Colonel.
What about my hats? Who's going to pay me back for them?
I will see to it that he's treated with every possible honor.
Ever hear of a man named Flood?
But my hats, Colonel.
Flood. He's a deserter and a very bad element. Lieutenant, I want every man to dress and act impeccably tomorrow.
My hats.
Talk to the Cheyenne about him.
Attention!
Private McStraggle, why aren't your boots as well polished as those of your fellow soldiers? Lieutenant, I want this soldier punished.
Colonel, don't you think you're overdoing it?
Just look at your boots, sir. Gentlemen, we are going to receive the Cheyenne chief today. I want to see a demonstration of discipline and courtesy. Raise the white flag as a sign of peace.
There he is.
Sound the trumpets. May peace be with you, great chief of the Cheyenne Nation. Please sit down.
You gotta do exactly what he does, Colonel.
Hey, don't forget my hats.
No, not now, not now.
I would like to know why the Cheyenne broke the treaty.
Because Paleface is killing our buffalo.
The soldiers will keep an eye on the settlers. If any of them kill a buffalo, they're gonna really pay for it.
The Cheyenne trust the words of Lucky Luke, and we will not use our rifles against your people. And now, White Chief and Cheyenne Chief smoke peace pipe.
Stop this instant! Someone fired at the white flag. Yellow Dog was lying. His warriors are preparing to attack the fort. Arrest this man!
No, you can't do that.
Lucky Luke has betrayed us. He must pay for it.
Colonel, what you just did is gonna touch off a war.
That gunshot was provocation enough. The Cheyenne won't attack as long as their chief is in our custody.
Hey, look, Chief. $2 for each one. It's a bargain. They're worth 5 each.
The Indians are gonna surround the fort.
As long as we've got their chief, they won't dare to attack us. Once they've learned their lesson, we can begin to discuss peace again. Wah!
The prison. Yellow Dog has escaped.
Who was guarding the prisoner? Private McStraggle. I should have guessed. Another punishment.
Thank you for getting me out.
Now, do you believe what I said about the Palefaces?
The Cheyenne are going out on the warpath. And we are going to ask our brothers the Sioux to fight with us.
We've taken every possible security measure. We've got the area all covered. The prison's being rebuilt, and my son is inside it.
Over here!
Smoke signals. Yellow Dog is telling the chiefs of other tribes to go on the warpath. Doesn't look good. Tonight, I'll see what's happening at the Cheyenne camp.
It's a very dangerous mission, but necessary.
From now on, Jolly, everything's got to be real quiet.
Here is your escort, sir. You'll be safe with them.
I'd better go alone, Colonel. I'll be safer that way. Your escort will make too much noise.
Too much noise? Well, sir, the decision is yours. Sergeant, dismiss the escort detail.
If you're going to see the Indians tonight, say something about my hats, okay?
It's dark out, Jolly. Time to go. They never learn. Huh?
You're a brave man. Attention! Sound the salute!
No, Colonel. We don't want to warn the Indians, do we?
It's quiet. No one's out there. Go on.
First, my brothers and friends, we must smoke peace pipe together.
Can't you see that's a waste of time? Let's all get together and fight the buffalo killers. A war is what we want.
I've heard enough.
Get your weapon!
Whoa!
Good work, Fox Feathers, for making this capture.
Kill this spy right now. They worked for the Cavalry.
Flood wants to get revenge on his old cavalry regiment and take over your own hunting grounds.
Finish him off.
He's been killing the buffalo and saying it was the settlers.
Oh, shit.
And the shots fired at the white flag was him too.
See that both palefaces stay quiet. And you, Fox Feathers, are going to guard our prisoner.
Fox Feathers promises not to close his eyes even for 1 second. Ow.
McStraggle.
Better hurry up. I saw your horse come back, and I knew something was wrong, so I jumped on him, and he led me here to you.
Thank you, soldier. You saved my life. And thank you too, Jolly, my old friend. I don't know what I'd do without you, buddy.
I've got to go and tell Yellow Dog.
Just 1 second, please. Private McStraggle, do you realize you abandoned your post?
Colonel, this isn't the time to wash your family laundry in public.
Laundry should always be given to a professional to wash.
The Cheyenne have formed an alliance with the Sioux and the Arapahoes. We're gonna need reinforcements.
Too late. Come and see.
The Indians.
Let's go! Charge them!
It's time Paleface learned he does not give orders. We will wait. They are bound to grow hungry.
Oh, they're not gonna let us out. Do we have enough provisions to hold out?
Sergeant, I want to report on provisions in triplicate. We can hold out for about a week. 10 days if we ration. The situation is a lot more serious than I thought it was. We've got to leave the fort.
Impossible. There are too many of them. We're surrounded, Ming Li Fu, and we don't have enough provisions.
I have 4 pounds of rice, honorable friend. Enough to last 1 month. 2 with rationing.
What's that smell?
Oh no! Fried rice! Ha ha!
The Indians are attacking!
Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes.
Colonel, they're burning our food.
There are holes in all these hats!
It's not my fault. Don't blame it on me.
We didn't save an awful lot.
Flood knew where we kept the food.
What do? We can't make soldiers peel potatoes if we don't have any.
And we used almost all the water to put the fire out.
Well, clean up all of this. I'm calling an inspection. And I want a report in triplicate on what we have left.
Well, we've got the horses. We could eat them.
A cavalryman would never eat his horse. Would you eat your hats, my good man?
Well,
What does all of that music mean?
But that's a dinner call.
We have to blow the dinner bugle. Food or no food.
What are those fellas doing?
Peeling detail. Potatoes or no potatoes. Pretend to peel them nice and thin, or else Colonel's gonna inspect them.
Colonel, I think the only solution is for me to go out and get some help.
I thought of that too, sir. Frontier Gulch. That is the closest city. And it's also the cavalry's principal headquarters.
I can only take 1 man with me.
I'll ask for a volunteer. Soldiers! We need 1 volunteer to go along with this man and try to bring back help from Frontier Gulch.
I'll go.
Private McStraggle, the fact that you bear my name does not mean that...
Now that's enough. Ever since I joined the cavalry, Father, you haven't stopped picking on me. I'm going with Lucky Luke, whether you like it or not.
A man! I finally made a man out of my son.
We have to dig a tunnel underneath the fort, and we'll leave at night. We'll try to steal the Indians' horses. We're ready, Colonel. The tunnel's long enough. We'll leave at nightfall.
they can do what they want with their horses. But I'm going to eat my hat.
The time's come for me to say so long to you, Jolly.
I don't like it when he goes away alone. We belong together.
Good luck, sir. If you don't come back, I want you to know that every member of the 20th Cavalry will fight to our final breath.
Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, my son.
If you do make it to headquarters, don't forget to tell them about my hats, all right?
The coast is clear.
Wake up! Wake up! 2 pale faces. They stole our horses. Look.
They sounded the alarm. Let's separate and try to get to Frontier Gulch.
That's where the shots came from. There they are.
No, Yellow Dog wants horses alive.
If we don't stop them, they're going to get hailed.
We'll attack the fort at dawn.
I have to see the general.
General Swanson's at the cavalry ball over at the saloon. Everybody's there, except me. I'm the general's son.
Thanks, soldier. Listen, everyone. Good to see you again.
It's thanks to you, Luke. The Indians all went after you, not me.
Sorry to interrupt your reunion. I'm General Swanson, and I'd like to know the meaning of this intrusion.
General, the 20th Cavalry Regiment is under siege by the Indians at Fort Cheyenne.
What? Sound muster immediately. We've got to give the 20th Cavalry some help.
Ready, gentlemen.
All right, men. We can't wait any longer. My order is for the Fighting 20th to begin its last battle. Open the gates and sound the charge! Charge!
They're attacking! This will be the end of the 20th Cavalry.
Wait, my brother. Let us think before we act. Let us think before we kill.
You're gonna let yourself get slaughtered? You're worse than a buffalo. Oops.
Buffalo you've been killing, false friend. The moment has arrived to organize powwow, my brothers. We should have trusted you. It was Flood who killed our buffalo, hoping to start war.
You're going the wrong way, Flood. The prison's in the other direction.
I would suggest that you and I sign a new peace treaty.
Paleface speaks very well. Yellow Dog does not speak too bad himself.
Colonel McStraggle, it is my honor to decorate the father after having decorated the son. The 20th has done the cavalry proud, sir. And you, my friend, you have preserved the peace. In the government's name, thank you.
Lucky Luke, you've shown that you are worthy of belonging to the Fighting 20th. You're welcome anytime.
Thanks, Colonel.
Goodbye and good luck.
Private McStraggle, because you have a medal, doesn't authorize you to speak in rank. Sergeant, see that he's punished.
There are guys who just figure